Hey guys, Monok here. So this video is focusing on the Dual Laloonion Farming composition. This is actually going to be my first video with full narration, some editing. It's kind of my test run. We'll really see how things turn out with this. So let me talk about the rating composition of Laloonion and Dual Laloonion and what it does. So what you'll be running is 2 lava hounds, 20 minions, 24 balloons, with a clan castle with pretty much anything flying. Minions, all minions is fine if that's what your clan's willing to make. Sometimes there's a Town Hall 8 floating around with a dragon or something. I'll throw it in there. But what I find preferable is 4 loons and 5 minions. It's a nice little just, hit squad that you can drop down and take out some defenses. And as far as spells go, you want 4 rages and 1 poison. And the poison spell is actually kind of a boon for this because now there's less focus on the time when you're building your comp, when things are cooking. You don't have to focus so much on keeping a lightning spell around to deal with the clan castle. So the poison has just been a really great addition. The rating really doesn't matter. I actually pushed to champs with the Dual Laloonion as a Town Hall 9. It wasn't that hard. It took me a while, but it wasn't that bad. What I find is I make the most per hour. I usually make about 1.5 mil every 2 hours, so about 7.5, 750K per hour, and I drift between 1900 to 2100, but I make sure to stay in Crystal 3, and the reason I stay in Crystal 3 at least is because the Town Hall snipes give me DE, and siphoning DE in is just a little bit at a time can make a raid that might have made you break even DE-wise, put you ahead, which, it's always something you need. So we're going to get into the first video. We have a Town Hall 8 here. I opened with my clan castle hitting that top archer tower. It was kind of fortunate that the Tesla was there, made it easy for me. Notice how I spread the balloons. The reason I spread the balloons in that manner is so that I'm not backtracking. So by starting at the tip and spreading down, it gives me a funnel into the middle, which is really beneficial to just getting this done really effectively. Town Hall 8s are really overpowered by the Lava Hounds anyways. I saved some DE by not using my minions. I'll use them in the next raid. And you can see how simple this was. Simple 500K raid. I broke about just even with the DE, but what you don't see in a lot of these videos is that I'm hitting Town Hall snipes in between these, and I'm gaining 5, 6, 700 Dark Elixir in between these. I'm bouncing my rating, like I said earlier, from 1900 to 2100, and I try to stay under that 2100 mark, and once I get around there I drop it down so that I can find these dead bases floating around. But yeah, like I said, I knew I could get away without using spells or minions here, and that'll bring us into our next video as I clean up here. For the next raid, I'll be hitting a Town Hall 9. In the open, I knock out the queen with my king. It's a really simple move. Drop the queen there, a little extra support. My king does all the work though. No big deal. Because it's a box base with the air defenses pretty much in a flowing pattern across, I'm not too worried about my strafing. I keep a couple extra balloons to hit those side archer towers to try to funnel in a little bit better. You can see my little level 5 balloons coming out of my clan castle. I actually have a Town Hall 8. It's a fresh Town Hall 8, and I supply myself with balloons because it's the easiest thing to do, and then I'm not hassling my my clanmates for it. You could see at the beginning my hounds kind of did a C pattern instead of going straight across, so that ended up with me actually losing more on that 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock side. I lost more balloons than I should have to the AD because the hound didn't protect them. But in this video, I end up full clearing it. The minions from my clan castle, they strafe around with some of the little pups, and they hit it hard. And my queen did a lot of work here at the end for me, because if she hadn't knocked out that AD and then this archer tower, I would have been in some serious problems. So my queen actually did a little tanking. That minion gets on the cannon, she pops it off. And she literally just barely outstrafes that archer tower, but she gets it down. For the next raid, I'll be clearing another Town Hall 8. I saw, level 5 air defenses. I knew could get away without using hounds. Again, if you watch how I strafe my balloons, I do that V pattern starting at the base and going up. This allows my balloons to strafe up, funnel through the middle, hitting pretty hard. I used the one rage spell just to get things to clear up. I had actually anticipated there being another Tesla below the town hall, so I had left the rage there, but it ended up being on top, but it still didn't matter. I had more than enough balloons at the end of this raid, cleared through it. Archer towers are real low level. ADs weren't very high. They weren't really pecking me off. Used the minions just to clear. Again, I'd hit some town hall snipes before this raid, so it looks like I broke even as far as dark elixir. I'm only 100 ahead with the bonus, but you have to take into account that I was hitting those town hall snipes, right and left before this raid happened. Minions make quick work of the town hall, and they split up. Sometimes I'll end the raid early just because then I'm not getting the extra trophies, but here I just let it run through. So the last raid of the video, guys, is a dead Town Hall 10, and this Town Hall 10 is a whale. Look at that loot. Just so happened that I had saved some hounds from a previous raid. The hounds that I had cooking, they came up before I was able to stop them, so I ended up with 4. I was town hall sniping for a while because I wanted to find the right base to spend 4 hounds on, and I came across this. My heroes were dead, but it didn't really matter. Dead bases like this, all you have to really worry about are the ADs, the towers. And my 4 hounds they were able to absorb so much damage going around. You see my little clan castle package, courtesy of Smash and Dash, coming in there. Minions starting to help out the little pups. I ended up using all 4 spells. Again, I didn't want to risk missing out on 100k elixir for, a 30k spell. So it was totally worth it. I wasn't too worried about my positioning, so I strafed. I took out as many archer towers in the beginning as I could. You can see that wizard tower is really hamming on my balloons here, but yeah, I've still got those hounds up, and I'm not too worried about it. Seems like it's going to be full clear at this point, and yeah, I was pretty happy when I saw this raid and this went through. So as you're watching me clean up, soak up that 1.2 million gold elixir combo, a little over 6k DE. I want to remind you guys this is going to be the first video of the series of Dual Laloonion Farming. They'll usually be between 4 to 5 raids. I'll start getting a little more intricate, breaking down the videos, breaking down the raids, and what I did right, what I did wrong. I'll be critiquing more. Also coming up will be some war attacks. I'll have a series of Goho Wee attacks, as well as Shattered Quattro Laloonion and Quattro Laloon itself. Those are my big 3-star comps. Quattro Laloon, you can hit a weak Town Hall 10 and still get that 3-star. If you guys enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. I'll have more content coming out. You guys have a good night.